You know that team member, they started out strong, but now they're just maybe okay. They're missing deadlines, stretched deliverables, sloppy follow up, and somehow you're the one that's cleaning up the mess. If you're silently nodding your head, keep watching. So let me go ahead and paint this picture for you. They were promising at first, great energy, team player, seemed like a solid hire, but over time things just started slipping. But they started showing up late, they delayed those deliverables, they almost followed the process, and worst of all, you find yourself jumping in to fix or finish what they should have done. You've justified it because they're nice, or maybe because they have potential, or maybe you're just too busy. But what's really happening here? You're compensating. You've taken on their responsibility, and the more you do that, but for one person, or even worse, a few, the more your focus is pulled from the big stuff that really moves your business forward. So in this video, you're going to learn how to reset those expectations with underperformers, reclaim your time, energy, and most importantly, your sanity. Because you can't scale your business when you're constantly covering for people who can't or won't do their job. You keep tolerating mediocrity, your leadership team becomes your biggest bottleneck. So reset accountability, and you have a team that runs with you and not drags you down. So here's a couple maybe hidden mistakes that most business owners make. They think being nice means tolerating underperformance. But leadership isn't about being nice, it's about being clear. Clarity creates confidence, tolerance creates chaos. So here's what to do instead. First, re-establish expectations. Use outcome-based job descriptions so they know exactly what success looks like. That's really important. Then have a reset conversation. Communicate expectation, timelines. Most importantly, the consequences if things don't change. And then get commitment. Ask them to recommit to the role or just step aside. And you have to measure performance weekly, because what gets measured gets managed, gets done. No more ambiguity. So it's time for them to stand on their own 2 feet and get on the bus. So if you don't have to do this alone, when you work with a coach, you just don't have to learn how to delegate. You're learning how to build a culture where your team owns their roles, their results, and most importantly, their growth. So stop managing every little thing and start leading. I'm business coach Steve, and if this hits home and you're really got that person on your team, and you don't have to navigate this alone, I invite you to discover the power of coaching. So go ahead, click on the link that's in the description, schedule your complimentary 2-week business coaching experience. Your business deserves it, and so should you.